backwards and forth with one another.
Okay.
Talk a little bit about
So
Guy Collins and the music.
I had dealings with both those families.
So what did you do when you joined the church? What activities did you get involved in?
Oh, I just plowed right into everything. I think I was in some of the clubs that they had there, and went into the Sunday school, and worked in the Sunday school, and I had a class, and I can remember this was so funny. We didn't have many teachers for our Sunday school class, and Mr. Gibson, I had about 20 or 25 children that needed the class that I was in, so I told Mr. Gibson, the superintendent, I could do it. No, you can't do it. I said, yes, I can do it. And sure enough, I did do it. And out of that class, I performed a little junior course, and we sang for the adult course, one of the adult courses. Give us one of their days to sing, so we sang every fourth Sunday. Up until, I guess about 5 or 6 years ago, maybe a little longer than that. Then we sang for all that time. They never missed a Sunday.
So what was the name of your course?
Just a junior course from Murphy. That was the first junior course. They already had us a junior choir. And so I just formed a junior course.
Who was the pianist?
I was a pianist.
And the music director?
Yes.
So you wore many hats?
Yes. I worked with that, worked in the Sunday school, and I was in the clubs. I just felt, there was not enough in there for me to do, and I don't know how I managed to take care of my family. I always took care of my family. They had their food and whatever they needed before I took up, but I was gone after that.
Did you ever sing in the senior choir with Guy Collins?
Yes. That's where I learned my alto voice. And I wouldn't take anything for that choir right now. I wish that we had more of some of our choir music in our church now, more contemporary, but I like the old-time choir music.
Talk about Guy Collins and that music.
Oh, he was just wonderful. Hey, you had to just do it the right way. You just couldn't come in with your alto voice. And it wasn't alto. It had to be the right kind of voice. And we had cantatas and we had different programs that really just lifted my soul because I love the old-time music and I love the regular hymns along with the contemporary. Now, I like to pat my foot and I like to clap my hands just like everybody else, but I still like the traditional music. And that still rings a bell in my heart.
What are your favorite hymns?
Oh my goodness, all of them, because Digger Collins taught us all the hymns, many hymns, and I don't have a favorite one. I like them all.
So what was Reverend Charles Parker like?
Oh, he was the sweetest old man. I just didn't know how he even made it. He never drove a car. He was always at the church. Everywhere we had to go, whether it was for engagements or singing or what, the diggers would find him and get him, and they would take him to where he was supposed to go. And he never drove. And he was amazing, very kind, very gentle, and I just loved that old man.
So what kind of things did First Baptist do to help the community?
Well, they were in the certain programs. They had the missionaries in the church. They had different programs in the church that helped. Mainly one was the missionaries, and there were others too. But I was so wrapped up in the things that I was, they had the clubs and the things that they did that not only took care of the church's needs, what we needed, but they also took care of whatever was ever on the outside. We didn't have a big, at one time there, we didn't have all the ministries that we have now. But we did enough to keep going, and we were in the associations, and we were in the part of the association that was overseas too. So we contributed quite a bit to charity, but I was mostly into my little world in there. So,
Do you remember the Odd Fellows Hall that was in Merrifield?
I remember it now, yeah, but I don't remember when they were operating in it. I just know it's there now.
Okay, so you never went to it?
I never went to it.
Okay,
No.
okay. Do you remember the Sons of Liberty Lodge?
No, I never attended any of those. I didn't believe too much in that type of ministry anyway.
Okay, okay. So you were mostly at First Baptist in
Yes,
Maryfield.
yes.
Now, I know that there was a grocery store in
Oh, yes.
Maryfield.
I never knew the name of it, but there was only one or two of them there when I came. Oh my goodness.
Was it the IGA?
Nope, the IGA came later. That's when we got the IGA, we thought we had a supermarket.
Was it Vincent's store?
Must have been Vincent's store. I never knew the names of the stores, but I know there were two there.
Well, tell us about the stores. Could you go in and buy whatever you want? How did the whites treat you?
Well, my husband did most of the shopping there. We would always go to the Safeway or somewhere or wherever else that there was a bigger store because we tried to do our shopping in bulk. But most of the time when we had to have something from that store, that we would, my husband would go and get it because I had children and many times I couldn't go, so he did the shopping.
Did you, did Maryfield Church work with the Maryfield Colored School when you came there in the 40s? Did the
I don't
school...
really know. I don't really know just what they did. I don't know how long the colored school lasted there. It didn't last an awful long time. I think my oldest sons attended just a while there, and then I think Luther Jackson and they went to the school in Falls Church. But I can't remember too much about just what the church did with the school.
Hold on a second, Mary.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and close the window, Peaches.
Here, turn mine off.
No, I don't have to stop. She's just closing the window. I just didn't want to hear it moving.
Oh, is the car down here on the street?
Yeah, but I'm gonna run out of tape on it.
Okay.